Under the cola tree, our stories unfold. Drums speak the past in rhythms bold.
Did you know that under the Igbo traditional society that Igo Ofo was invoking the sacred Ofo to affirm truth, justice, innocence before the community and the ancestors? You're welcome back to Igbo tradition, my heritage. And today I will be discussing a very interesting Igbo practice, Igo Ofo. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please make do subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button so that anytime I drop a new video, you will get a notification. Don't forget to like. Use the comment section to share your thoughts, and don't forget to share my videos. Thank you. During the Igbo pre-colonial era, there were no police stations, metal handcuffs, bricks and mortar courtrooms. The people deeply depended on living uprightly, peacefully, and treating their neighbors fairly. They deeply believed in Ofo na Ogu, meaning truth, justice, and fairness. What is Ofo? Ofo is the sacred symbol of truth, justice, and ancestral authority. What is Ego? Ego means to declare, to pronounce, to say aloud. What is Ego Ofo? Like I said at the beginning of the video, that it is, or it was, invoking the sacred Ofo to affirm truth, justice, authority, innocence before the community and the ancestors. Before now, I thought that Igo Ofo is, coming out, pouring libation, praying, asking favor from divine forces. That was my own understanding before now of Igo Ofo. Of course, yes, that's part of Igo Ofo, but Igo Ofo during the Igbo pre-colonial era wasn't just all about praying, and then after prayers and Ofo would be raised and hit on the ground to seal it, or after making a proclamation, then Ofo will be raised and be hit on the floor, on the ground, to seal it. It's more than that. It was coming before the Ofo, when Ofo was invoked, for someone to take an oath to declare his or her innocence before the Ofo. Ofo, like I said, I defined it as sacred symbol of what? Truth, justice, and ancestral authority. So Ofo is not something to be joked with. Ofo has connection to the ancestors, and anything done before Ofo and sealed with Ofo under the Igbo traditional society was meant to be a seal and a seal from the ancestors and having their approval on what has been said. So during the Igbo pre-colonial era, it was something that they never joked with. Whenever it was invoked, it was for one. That's when like two people that had land disputes, or let me say somebody took something from someone and was denying it. Cases like that, when Ofo was brought out, invoked, and those two people were asked, to come before the Ofo to declare their innocence. Ofo was something the Igbo pre-colonial society never joked with. And it was seen that if someone knew that he or she was guilty and came before the Ofo to take an oath, to swear, that it was seen as challenging the ancestors. And they saw it as one signing his or her death warrant. So, Ofo was not something to be joked with. Whenever Ofo was invoked, truth, justice were to be pronounced, and whosoever was at fault was to owe up to his or her offense without allowing the Ofo to be lifted up and be hit on the ground. It was something that was never to be joked with. Ndị Igbo say, eji Ofo ga-ala. He with clean hands shall be vindicated. And they said that he that was accused falsely never feared to appear before the Ofo to swear, because Ofo was a symbol of what? Justice, truth, and ancestral authority. Because of that, the people had this respect for that ancestral authority. It was not just a stick, it was a sacred stick. And the people believed in Ofo na Ugu. They lived uprightly and treated their neighbors fairly. Ofo na Ugu. The Igbos, the pre-Igbo colonial era, so much believed in Ofo na Ugu. Truth, uprightness, and justice. And I want to ask, Do we still have such in our present day Igbo society? Do people treat their neighbors fairly? Do they live uprightly? Is our Ofo still effective as it used to be during the days of our ancestors? Let me tell you a story. A woman did something against a king's man, and when she was asked about it, she denied it completely. And they told her, this happened this our present day, and they told her, you better say the truth before we invoke the offer, because you are going to swear before the offer. And she said that she never did it, that she was ready to swear before the offer. And that day, the kinsmen gathered and everything, and the offer was brought out, and they told her to swear before the offer. And she was really guilty. She was guilty, but with her full chest, she swore before the offer. And now the offer holder said, you've said that you are innocent, that you were wrongly accused. If you were indeed innocent, may you be vindicated. But if you were not innocent, then let the wrath of the gods come upon you. Hit it. Bam, 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 bam. My people, the following day, they said the woman ran mad, meaning that her hands were not clean. He that comes to equity must come with clean hands. Our ancestors believed in it. Ofo is not something to be joked with. They lived for you to appear before Ofo. Your hands must be clean. And it was said, you, Ofo holder, must live an upright life and live and embrace fairness and justice. The said Ofo is like a two-edged sword. If you understand what that means. So Igo Ofo has been a practice since the Igbo pre-colonial era that our ancestors never joked with, that our ancestors respected, that was indeed a symbol of truth, justice, and ancestral power. Coming before Ofo, declaring is declaration before man and the ancestors, and anything sealed by reason of Ofo and hitting it was an approval from the ancestors. This is where I will be drawing the curtain on Igo Ofo. To see you in my next video, where I will be discussing another interesting Igbo practice. See you in my next video. They will know.
Under the cola tree, our stories unfold. Drums speak.